All right, good morning. Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for joining. And as you're coming in, please go ahead and share the video right on your page. I want you to share this video on your page. We are about to look at something very important this morning. So please go ahead and help me to share this video on your wall. Let's get more people connected this morning. If you're joining on Facebook, welcome. If you're joining on YouTube, welcome also. Thank you very much for joining. God bless you. And I want you to do me a favor, share the video right on your page so that we can actually get to the bottom of something very important this morning. And I want people in Nigeria to listen also. And if we can share it, if you can share it, we are going to get the attention of a lot of people. I want some people to listen to what I'm about to say today. Favor Oyinbo, God bless you. Anu Oluwapo Omolayo, God bless you. Good morning. So please go ahead and share. Please go ahead and share. Facebook has actually shut down my visibility. They shut it down, but through sharing, a lot of people will still be able to see me. Kemi Onoshoga, God bless you. A lot of people will still be able to see my video. They have shut down my visibility for the past 1 week or 2 weeks now. About 2 weeks now, they've shut down my visibility. So please, some Nigerians are so very wicked. They report your page like constantly. If they don't want to listen to the truth, they don't want to listen to the truth. So if you can help me to share, I have 57 people right now. All I need is for you to just click that button, share. That's all you need to do. That's all you need to do. If you really want us to actually go and reach out to more people, just help me to click that share button so that we can get a lot of more people connected this morning. Do that favor for me. Share. All right, Kemi Onoshoga, God bless you. Yusuf Dayo, Abiola Ola, God bless you. Ola, how you doing? God bless you. Titi Tiwalola Moses, God bless you. Welcome. Please go ahead and continue to share it. Share it on platforms, different platforms. Share it on pages. Even send it out through through Messenger. Click the link and send it out through Messenger. Let many people connect to this. Let them connect to this. All right, this morning. I want to quickly just appreciate a lot of people. They've been calling. We've been talking about what can we do? What's the way forward? And I want to quickly share this with you guys that on the 28th of the month of October, I cried all night. Watching all the videos of all these young people that have been killed. They were killed in Nigeria. The young ladies, the young boys killed in Nigeria. I cried all throughout the whole night. It's just a pity. It's a pity. Our Nigerian government, they don't really care about the life of people. The people they govern, they don't care about their lives. It's just a pity. I'm telling you, I don't know exactly what to say. For a government who doesn't care about its people, the citizens don't matter to the government. What matters to the government is money and power, just to rule the people, and they can kill the people anytime they want to kill the people. They just don't care. And the citizens don't have any power. There's nobody fighting for us. Even the people that are fighting for us, they terminate their lives. In a country whereby people are not allowed to advise the government, in a country where people are not allowed to speak out, all right, that kind of a leadership is a dictatorship kind of leadership that people are actually going to be under the law, follow the law, and the other people that are on top of the law, they are above the law. The lawmakers are above the law. The ones that are supposed to implement the law, they are above the law. And the people and the population of the people, they are now being used as a goat, just to destroy them, kill them, use them to demonstrate power and stuff like that. So many Nigerians go to sleep at night hungry. I don't know, probably you guys know that. I don't know, maybe you've been reading the news. Many Nigerians, they go to bed hungry. I'm not talking about adults alone, I'm talking about children. In a country where we have crude oil, a country where we have presidents and governors and senators that travels the world, a country that is flowing with milk and honey, and the people in the country, they are going to bed hungry. People that have gone to school, they have no opportunity of getting education. We just be there, we go to school, we come back out, we roam the street. The government, they are happy that we are roaming the street. They don't care, they don't have any plan, no plan at all to be able to absorb all of these people, graduates that are coming out of colleges. They don't have any plan to absorb them into the working sector. And we are so biased. The Hausa people are taking control. They are, because we have a Hausa president, and we have a vice president who is a Yoruba man, who is a disgrace, a disgrace, a disgrace, a disgrace to Yoruba people. A disgrace to Redeemed Christian Church. Someone who cannot talk. He's just there like a figurehead and going and bouncing all around the place with all his education, with all his grammar and English, with everything he knows. He's just bouncing around the place following Hausa people. And the Hausa people, they are putting themselves in position. Every little opportunity they see, they put themselves in position. They put themselves there. They gain so much power in the military. They gain so much power in the military. When you go into the military, you will see all Hausa people on top of the ladder. The Yoruba ones are under, they are beneath in the military. They got no power. They got no power. Nothing to do. So when war should break out, the military will support the North. We need to wake up right this moment to fight for our rights. We need to wake up at this time to fight for our rights. There are some certain people that we carry in our hands and we respect, like Tinubu is a disgrace. That guy is a disgrace. He knew how to run away from Nigeria when he saw battle. He saw battle, he took off running. Now he's begging, don't kill my son. Your son is going to be killed. I don't care. I don't care who you are. I don't care how much you're begging. You know how to order the other people's children to be killed? Do you know how many people died? Over 100 people have died. Young people died already. You have terminated their future. You have killed their future. You have destroyed the joy of their family. Their mothers and fathers are mourning right now. Those boys, they hit the street with the kind of a peaceful demonstration. They had no guns in their hands. They had no cutlasses in their hands. They had no wood in their hands. They are roaming the street with a placard. We have their t-shirt and sash now. They have placards in their hands. They're roaming the street peacefully. Oh my God. And you went behind to hire thugs. Hire thugs to go and be burning down buildings and burning down cars, and you're lying on those young people. That they are the ones that are killing people. They are the ones that are burning street down. Those kids, they know what it takes to build a nation. They cannot use their own hand to burn down the buildings that you use with the taxpayers' money. They cannot use that money. They cannot use their hand to burn down the cars that belongs to the government, because everything that belongs to the government is our property. They know that they are well educated. Go and check them out. Many of them are doctors and lawyers and pharmacists. They are well educated in their fields. They have brain in their heads. They are not there to destroy things. You went around them to hire all of these thugs. Shame on you, thugs. Shame on you. All you garage people, shame on you. All you politician thugs, shame on you. Like I said to say, you are not a Nigerian. You know what better for your lives? Your children will suffer. They will die prematurely. I'm telling you. Somebody called me yesterday and said, Pastor Salah, don't cause them again. I said, who are you? I'm going to cause you too. You Christians, you know how to say die, 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 die. Enemy, die, die, die. This is part of it. You're supposed to be in the church right now telling Buhari to die. You're supposed to be praying for Tinubu to die right now instead of you saying enemy die. These are the real enemy here. One of them idiot bastard called me yesterday. Look, Pastor Salah, I said, no, I'm calling you from Atlanta, Georgia. I said, that's good. I said, but why are you using a block number to call me? He said, for security purpose. I said, what do you want me to do for you? He said, I want you to kind of like encourage the people. I said, oh, what? I said, encourage them to go and be fasting and praying. And tell them to leave, and tell them to leave all the violence alone. I said, what do you mean? He said, we're going to compensate you for whatever it is that you do. I said, you and your money, you will burn in hell. I said, have you watched the news recently? Have you been looking at CNN recently? Have you been watching NTA recently? Are you checking on social media recently? Do you see dead bodies on the ground on the street of of Nigeria? Are you seeing the dead bodies on the street? Do you see blood flowing? Or you see blood all around the place? You see women carrying their children and crying. Have you seen brothers carrying their brothers crying? Have you seen the dead bodies lie down on the street in Lagos? I said, and you are telling me you want to compensate me for this? You are a bastard. You use the block number to call me. You use the block number, your life will be blocked. Every one of you that you are using this particular demonstration, this particular campaign to make money for yourself, you will die prematurely. I will tell you, I am using my mouth right now, a mouth of authority to pray for you and curse you from the bottom of your generation. You will burn in hell. You will burn in hell. You will die without a trace. They will not find your generation. You and your children will die and perish. Those ones are ordered to kill all these young people. Young people that are dying every day. I cried in my house all night when I saw those children dying. On the street of Nigeria, they were protesting peacefully. They have no plan to kill anybody. They have no plan to do whatever. They don't have plans to burst it down. They want you to hear their voice. They wanted to do something for their generation. They said enough is enough. We want our generation to be better than the one that we have now. And you kill them. And you're shooting them every day. And you kill them, you stupid soldiers, you stupid police that we are fighting for. Ọmọ yóò lè lọ sílé ìwé gidi ò lè jẹun kánú ẹ̀yin ò lè oníranú òṣì. Ẹ̀yin wèrè, ẹ̀yin tá lè kú lé láyé, you will not die good. You will not, you know, you see how you kill those young boys and those young children. And those children were dancing on the street. They were trying to make you to hear their voice and listen to what their cry is all about. They want a change in the government and you shoot them. And you crazy Tinubu, you are shouting, don't kill my child. Your child will die. Your child will die, your generation will die. Boy, get ready, we are coming for you. We are coming for you also. We are coming for the Lagos state government. We are coming for the governor of Lagos state. We are coming for the governor of Oyo state. We are coming for every governor. We are bringing you guys down. I'm telling you, the blood of these young kids would not be in vain. We are never going to let it lie. We will never let it slide. It's never going to be slide like it is that we will never let him rest. We are now fasting and praying again. We are not. Anybody that wants to fast and pray can be fasting and praying. It is time for war. It's time for battle. It's time for the time that we have to settle this once and for all. The destination, the generation of our young ones have been put in the dark. They need answers. They need answers. They need answer to their lives. They are tired of going to school without jobs. They are tired of being killed on the street of Nigeria. They are tired of living from hand to mouth. They are tired of dying every day. They need answers. I've never seen a president of a country who refused to come out to give a press release to talk about what is going on in his own country. I've never heard about it, of a president that refused to come out and answer questions. And we say we are actually doing democracy. What kind of democracy are we doing? What kind of democracy is this? It must be crazy. Demonstration of crazy. You know, Fela saw this a long time ago. So many people saw this a long time ago that our politicians are just so greedy. You are so greedy. All you look for is money, money, money. All you look for is money. You kill our children for ritual. They kidnap people on the street of Lagos. They kidnap people in Ibadan, create them in Akura. They kidnap them everywhere. You know those kidnappers. You have been talking about answers right now. And you know how to bring the police and the soldiers to kill us. But Boko Haram is in the jungle, is in the Sambisa forest. The police cannot go there and shoot them. The army cannot go there and clean them up. You are using them for politics. You are killing innocent people now. The people that are supposed to die are not dying. You are actually covering the Boko Haram people up. They are part of your system. They are in your payroll. You are using them to destroy Nigeria. Oh no, I destroy life for you. Oh no, I destroy life for you. Jesus will destroy life for you. I am telling you this fact. I have never prayed the prayer of dying before in my life. I'm about to assume that position right now. I will call your names one by one in my prayer time. I will say die. I will say die. You will die. Every pastor that is not in support of this movement will die. Every politician that is not in support of this movement will die. Every trader, every citizen of Nigeria that is not in support of this movement will die. I'm telling you that it's time for bloodbath. It is time. This is the time for that bloodbath when all these old politicians must be killed. They must die. Their children must die. Don't spare their children. Don't spare their wives. Don't spare their relatives. They got to go down. The blood of those kids are crying for revenge. If you refuse to take this revenge right now, let me tell you something. Those boys and girls, they die in vain. If we allow this to slide, thank God for Baba Adeboye, who sent all his members out on the street. They are giving their churches as a place to sleep for these young people. Thank God for Godman Akilabi, who opened his church up in Ireland for those kids to come and drink water and sleep there and rest in that place. Thank God for all pastors that are opening churches up to those young ones and sending their members out to march. It is time to march. It is time for us to stand together. We are not burning houses. We are not killing people. We are just trying to make our voice to be heard. We have some stuff to say. You cannot eat our own life with your life. You can't continue to kill us. If you want to kill everybody, kill all of us. Kill us all. Kill us all. Kill us all. I saw videos I couldn't watch. I saw videos I couldn't watch of innocent young people dying. Those boys are educated, if you want to know. Those boys are knowledgeable, if you care to understand. Those boys, they are well put together, if you want to know. All right? At the age of 15, 16, 17, 21, 24, 40, they are well to do. They know what they're doing. They are not there to destroy properties. Your talks, you are doing that. The people you hired are the ones doing that. You wanted to burn the building down anyway because you have embezzled all the money. You've been trying to burn that place down to actually shut down evidence because you have embezzled the money anyway. So now your talks are now having the opportunity of burning the place down to cover your stupidity. Now those boys are not going there. They are on the street shouting. They are on the street right now. They're on the street right this moment dancing. And they want their voice to be heard. They want their voice to be heard. And you are there sending your talks, sending the police, sending the military to turn the whole light down. They are sending them to turn the light down. You are telling them to shut the light down on the street. You are telling them to now start shooting those kids. And you are shooting them every side. And those kids are dying. They were carrying Nigerian flags in their hand. The military did not respect the Nigerian flag. Shame on you, military. Shame on you, soldiers. If you cannot respect the Nigerian flag, shame on you. Americans don't mess up their flags like that. Americans respect their flags. You don't respect Nigerian flag. Shame on you. Shame on the president who gave them orders. Shame on the IG who gave them order. Shame on the governor who gave them order to kill Nigerians. You turn the light off. You take the cameras off the street so there won't be any evidence. Shame on you. Shame on you. Shame on you. I'm being called right now. I think a call is coming right now from Galaxy TV. Let me pick this guy real quick. Maybe he's got something to tell us. Maybe there's a news you would like to share with us this morning. Hello?
Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
You are from Galaxy TV, right?
Yes, but right now I'm an independent reporter.
You are independent reporter. Do you have any news for us?
Yes, I want us to take it from a very, very critical angle.
Yes.
I just speak with some of the military personnel who believe in me, and I have to ask them some very, very good questions, and they give me a very good answer also.
Yes.
We should not forget one thing: Nigerians. I left Nigeria a couple of years ago, but I worked in the axis of Port Harcourt.
Okay.
Some politicians have grown to the level of even getting army uniforms for towns.
Just imagine.
And buying them AK-47. So at a point in time, even while they are working, even for the real army to differentiate themselves from the hoodlums,
yes,
it's very, very difficult for them, because our so-called politicians have gone as far as buying. They don't respect the Nigerian army uniform, buying it for the town. Right now, we need to first know who gave that instruction, and we need to look at how it happened. Number one, who gave the instruction of putting lights down in that area?
Yeah.
Stop the lights down.
Yeah.
Number one. Then number two, let's not forget that this is Nigeria, whereby the politicians have actually made everything war. We must be sure that are they truly army? AK-47 now is in the hands of hoodlums.
Yeah.
There and there. Hope they are not army. I hope they are not hoodlums who wore Nigerian army clothes and powered and now. So that we should first leave an element of doubt there that who are those people. Although Sanwo-Olu has made a blunder for calling a coffee around that time. So protesters are already out there protesting, and he called a coffee. So he has more to explain to us.
He's gonna be he has more to explain.
He has more to explain. Then now I want to take us down that this protest is more than answer. I think the people Nigerians, the people we should face right now is our senators. Our senators are the number one killing us. Why will a senator be earning 39 million a month?
In a month, 29 million naira.
Our protest should be straight to the Senate. Some of them have been there right from inception of democracy. 29 million naira a month. They need to get out of that place. Everybody should be on the same minimum wage.
Yes, sir.
You are not to starve us. You are not there to.
You are not there to enrich your pocket. Yes.
So now I think the major fight is if the Senate can get out of that place. We have good legislators. That would be a start point for Nigeria to be good. That is the Senate. We should tell the Senate right now. Put the president, Gajami Amila, to step down. All of them to get out.
To get out.
9 million naira in a month is not a joke. You are you are amassing 400.
How many people do we have in Nigeria? How many citizens do we have? When one person is actually downing 35 million naira a month.
So now our protest now should even look all this policing, all the bad policing we are having, the issue with the Nigerian army. They are not really funded. If you look at the case of Boko Haram, they have made a lot of our own citizens. They are army because they are wearing uniform. They are also Nigerian. Boko Haram killed a lot of them because of these politicians not giving them the right weaponry to stop that situation. Even when they have intelligence reports, the politicians will still leak that report to these people, and the army will be killed. What we have to look is to look at the foundation of our problem. The foundation of our problem started from the legislator who are not doing the right thing.
They're not doing the right thing.
So now they should get out of that place. 39 million is not a joke.
Yes.
When 30 billion is allocated to education for the whole country in a year, and just for 300 people, they are allocated 400 billion.
Yes.
The senators are our number one problem. That means Senate should be called to order.
Will be called to order. Yes. Yes.
Hopefully, want to know how much. So we know that here in America, they are serving the citizens. Let them go and serve.
Yes.
They are to serve us. They are not to look. All this, and then all senators staying in Abuja, and nobody knows them in their consistency. All those rubbish to stop. All those rubbish to stop. How will you be a senator? And ever since they have voted you into power, they know they have not seen you in that consistency, and you are collecting consistency allowance. So then I am for whom? So the question is now, if we are educated, the rulers are on the street, they know what they are doing, and by the grace of God, all those evil, all those who don't perpetrating evil,
yes,
they will pay for it. Another thing that is happening to me is this:
yes,
when protesters are protesting,
yes,
and some of you can be called aside and given just 500 naira,
yeah,
1,000 naira for you to go and pay your fellow citizens to go and kill them.
just imagine.
That you are even worse than the politicians you are talking about. If you can take only 500 naira and you want to kill your fellow Nigerians,
yeah,
that means you are one. That means there should be an orientation of our society. Our children are watching. Our young ones are watching. We must stand against all that. It all starts from the legislation. If they legislate properly, they are not imagining work to themselves.
yes,
I thought Nigeria would be a great place. So the Senate must be brought down. We need a new Senate.
Sir, before you conclude, sir, do you have the record of how many of those young people have been killed?
Now, from a person that did investigative journalism,
yes,
they are still trying to be sure, because while some people who are killed are genuine,
yes,
they are starting to know that some people infiltrate this the social media with some certain movie shots.
okay.
In a movie, you can have some certain shots.
Like they actually pretend like somebody's dead and then they, yeah.
So now, they are trying to investigative journalists are trying to get the few facts about this killing, because some people that they said that they died, like the lady who happened to be an actress,
yeah,
came out and debunked the allegation.
Yes, well, I saw that one, but can we deny of those ones that their brains were all over, spread out on the street and stuff that we saw?
Can't deny those ones.
Yeah.
Then there is one that when I was talking to the army general, one of the army persons,
yes,
there is a weapon that the guy was inside like a tank like that he was shooting.
Yeah.
I don't know if you have seen that video.
No, I've not seen that one.
Periodically.
Yeah.
That video got to me. The man told me that weapon is not in Southwest. It's not in Lagos.
It's not in Lagos. Can you tell us about where is the whereabouts of the Amotekun?
Amotekun.
Yes.
Thank you. That's another one. Where are the Amotekun?
Where are the Amotekun? Because I remember we gave them vehicles, we gave them money, we gave them uniform, we gave them all this stuff. They said they are about to go and fight and kill people and stuff like that, and they are going to be loyal to the citizens. Where are the Amotekun?
Now let's look at it from this angle, sir. Until our security chiefs they get their position by merit and not by political appointment, Nigeria cannot be great. When service chiefs get there by political appointment, even if we look at the blunder that was committed by the IG, IG in Nigeria, you will know that when you are saying you want you just shut down a staff, and within 48 hours you are bringing up stuff. We should understand something, that the guy, if he merits that position, we should know that they have the society, the citizens have lose interest and trust in the Nigerian police. So number one thing you should think of how to do is to get back trust, to give the people hope and assurance before you can say you want to bring back any other thing. With that act he has shown shows that he is not capable in the ebb of affairs or leading the Nigerian police force. So now, if we are not talking of Amotekun, it might be this. Do you know that some people make themselves rich in the purchase of those vehicles?
I understand. I know. That's what I'm asking.
A lot of politics goes down when they bring something to the masses, thinking that you think that they are doing it in the interest of the masses. Not very well. Underneath it, there is a monetary gain that they have done that is actually that's the major thing that why they bring forth those things. What we should look at right now is what is the capability of those people in power that we call our service chief. Even the army general right now, he should have retired for long. He should have retired for long. But up till now, he's still there, and they have possibly retired a lot of people because they believe that some people believe in them. And let me tell you one thing. I think if really democracy starts, our leaders think that the security agency, the army, might still come and take over time. So most of them are living in fear, and they are looking at it, okay, let me enact the kind of jobs that I amass as quick as possible, even if the military are going to come back take over. And that was what first started the looting. They were looting that, okay, let me loot enough so that when the military will take over, okay, then I will not have gathered some money for myself. Now, you look at it as if you see the Nigeria we all live in as your own country, and you don't think you are running anywhere. There is no reason for you looting. You want to make the place better. Because I see them as our leaders are the most poor people. You are not poor because you don't have money. You are poor when your mind is poor.
When your mind is poor.
So now, from the Amotekun and all that, I tell you that those are just the surface. They are just a secondary. Those are after effects of the major problem.
Now,
our major problem is our institution, our what do you call it, national constitution, which they allow all this rubbish.
Yes.
Our problem is these senators who are even collecting what belongs to you and I. One person, what belongs to you and I, they are collecting it. Our problem is having a godfatherism. Tinubu now doing is the one that if you cannot become anything in Yoruba land.
Our godfather has run away now. Our godfather ran away now, so he abandoned his children.
All this issue of godfatherism, we should from the diaspora, we should try and create. Some people are saying that let's give money. This is not issue of giving money back at home. This is what we need to do right now in the diaspora is for all of us to start to do sensitization program, online sensitization program, for our people to know what is expected of their government. That they will have full information of how government should run. That is their right as a citizen of Nigeria. That alone, when the next election will be coming by, nobody will go and give them one cup of rice or one bag of rice that they will not shoot out.
Yes. So, and right now, Mr. Ademo, and right now you will see that the real Nigerian youth that are actually out to do demonstration, you will find out that none of them is stealing anybody's wallet, nobody's killing anybody, raping people. Those young boys and girls right now, they're well focused. They're actually looking at the goal. But the government are the ones hiring people to go and do those things on the side, burning houses down, burning cars down, and all kinds of stuff. So I want to just give credit to those young boys. I remember during the lockdown, there was this kind of group, they call them the 1 million boys. They were going all around the place, stealing stuff, food, and all kinds of stuff. But this time around, all of them are actually so calm right now. They're actually on the street, just demonstrating and talking about what the government needs to change. So I need to give them that credit quickly by the grace of God. Now, another question I want to ask you, sir. Somebody asked me, he said, is it not going to be right for us to buy those young boys guns so that they can fight? Also, instead of them just being peaceful, why don't they just turn around and just start shooting people that are shooting them? What do you think about that?
Now, thank you for that question. Now, this is it. Even if we look at the scripture, apart from the Constitution, self-defense is never a sin. Self-defense is never a sin.
Yes.
You can go and look at Luke 11:21, Luke 22:35-37, Luke 22:38-39, Psalm 144 verse 1, Psalm 18 verse 34. We understand that even David said something that the Lord Almighty trains his hands for war and his fingers for battle. The point here is this: you are not a criminal when you defend yourself so that you should not be killed. So I think I really commend those guys who have moved out. I really give it to them. I say more grace to them. This should not come to an end because we should be the ones to end impunity in our country. Now, this should be our strategy right now. A lot of people have back at home. You have the opportunity, even before we are buying them guns. Some of them already have guns that the politicians gave to them. It is the politician, even Goliath fell by his own sword. David ended the life of Goliath by his own sword. Let Nigerians who the politicians have empowered with ammunition come out. This is what you should do. Let the peaceful protesters be like Pastor Shola. You said something that on Sunday the Muslims were guiding those that are praising, praise and worship.
Yes.
On Friday, the Christians were guiding those Muslims that were praying.
Yes.
That is the concept which we use.
Mm-hmm.
All those that have ammunition they should stand strategically to defend their brothers that are protesting peacefully. Don't shoot anyone unless somebody wants to raise a fire against. So far that the military at their hands are tied right now, that they have sworn allegiance to the government, and the government are no longer for the people.
Yes.
Because if the government is for the people, Muhammadu Buhari would have come out and speak all this while. They would have addressed the citizenry. That shows that the government is no longer for the people. And when the government is no longer for the people, that means the security agencies are against the people. Because they are for the government. But so now, if they cannot protect us, we should start to guide ourselves. That's what we call self-defense. So if anybody is coming to shoot us, this protest must not end. We should continue because there is a goal ahead.
Yes.
There is a goal ahead for a new Nigeria. If we did not get it now, let me tell our youth, that means we might not get it again in the next 2 decades. Because I tell you, if this thing should go down, the Nigerian authority will place a lot of things in place that this kind of a thing will not be easy to get again, to be done again. Those that have ammunition right now to go out but don't mingle with the crowd. Because when you have ammunition and you are found in the midst of the protesters, you can endanger the life of those people protesting. Let us have the people that maybe they will have the name. If you have ammunition, if you have dogs, stay away from the protesters, but protect your people. If the Nigerian police can no longer protect us, then we can protect ourselves. Like those Amotekun guys, like Sunday Igboho, if all of them know that they are actually
like the OPC guys.
If they know they are for the common man, let them come out right now.
I'm being the security guard for those boys.
That is it. So now when that starts, when we see that they started, we in the diaspora, we should now have a form for the funding of those ammunition. Get them ammunition to support them.
Yeah, and
that's what I think we should do.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Another thing I want to quickly ask you is this: I was told that United Nations will not come. They will not intervene until the demonstration is 30 days. We must be able to keep this demonstration going for 30 days before United Nations can actually intervene. Is that true, or what do you have to say about that?
Now, let me say something from a credible source, and some people who have worked with United Nations for peacekeeping and all that.
Yes.
I get them engaged with this source. Even the 30 days is not a major thing. Because 30 days will make them start to deliberate on this issue. Now, another thing we should know is this, that is the eyes of politics again. At the United Nations, there will be voting, there will be a lot of consultations. US, they want to know the interest of US, interest of China, interest of some certain countries who come together to become United Nations before they can move. Even though we have some things fine thanks to the United Nations. Now, there is what called the Security Agency of the United Nations. They will need to see that, because there are some people that will cover out the money that they will use to run the affairs of those that will come into the country. So all those processes will even take time. What we are saying is this. Let me tell you something. What is going on in Nigeria does not end only in Nigeria. There are some countries that they are even gaining from the problem of Nigeria.
Yeah.
So if we Nigeria did not wake up, like what South African president said before, the man that died,
Mandela.
He said the day Nigerian youth stand up, rise up to take back their country, then Africa will be great again. So now let us look at, are they not our own people? When we are fighting war, 2000 that we gained independence, 1960, we are fighting against outsiders. Now they are our own people. These people, they have families. They have no. If they protect themselves and they protect their family, don't kill them, but let them know that it is not business as usual. It is no longer business as usual. Let the Niger Delta come out. This is not a matter of Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba. This is a matter of what belongs to everybody. Let it get to everybody. So now, if we say United Nations, I can tell you that if we are looking at that, what would have happened before United Nations comes for our rescue? A lot of destruction would have happened, which Nigeria might not come back from it in the next coming 30 years.
Wow.
If we are ready to take it back our own. If I tell you today, if we take out the senators, and those senators, what they are collecting, that one is first result. I tell you, number one problem of Nigeria is solved.
Now,
we can now say that our life must be restored. If life comes back, like that article that is right, I don't know what is wrong with his brain. He cannot look at how power can be fixed, but he wants to start a generator company or whatever.
Yeah, it's a mechano generator company. He wants to give jobs to people so that electricity can never be resolved in Nigeria.
We should keep against all these things.
That's what I'm saying.
Then Buhari, this is his first time. Then another thing is this. Let Buhari speak to the public without reading a script. Let the journalists engage him in questions. If Buhari can answer questions from the journalists,
is this really Buhari, or is this a cloned Buhari?
That is the only thing we can know. Maybe it's a cloned Buhari or it's not a cloned Buhari. Now that is another problem Nigeria is facing right now. We don't even know who is our president. And let me tell you something. Right from day one, Oshibaji has been a fluke. He's a pastor, but he never knew what they want to use him for. When he got there, when he understands what they are using him for. Even I know his conscience is dictating him that can he make heaven. Because as he is, a lot of things that he sees that he cannot share in the public. If he shares them, they will say he will go now or whatever. But he knows that his faith, if he still has faith, if he's still a believer, he himself is taking it, he will go to heaven. I know that if he has the Holy Spirit will be picking it because he knows the truth. So now, those things are very, very important right now. Let's leave past on those stuff. Even those guys, police officers, they are having a rough time. They are having a rough time themselves. They cannot even feed their family. They are being killed day in, day out. They don't even have ammunition to fight for criminals. It is these so-called politicians that make the society ungovernable for them. They cannot. That's why they don't have peace. Number one, let the federal government present the president to the journalists without a script. Let them ask Buhari questions. That is when we know that truly it is Buhari that is still in power. Then the senator to sit down themselves. Either they should be dissolved or they should cut that money down. Finally, there is no reason you will be collecting salary and I will be the one running your car.
You know what I'm saying?
There is no reason you will be collecting salary and I will be the one buying you furniture. Then why are you collecting salary for? What's my business with your wife? What for spoiling the car of your wife? If you are working, won't you take care of your wife? Are they stupid? Even now, Amechi said something in a video many years ago. He said it's just as if they are sharing money in Abuja, they are not working. That is a minister. A minister said that. And the youth are working. This is what I think. We don't need to wait for UN. As the movement has started right now, let senators step down or disclose openly how much they are collecting.
We know how much they are collecting. They are collecting too much money. That's why Dino Malaye is singing. Dino Malaye is singing all around the place right now because he's buying properties everywhere. Look at the fleets of cars Dino Malaye alone. Dino Malaye alone is driving over 20-something cars. You know, big cars right now. I don't know the difference between him and Osh Poppy.
Let me put this again. Let me put this on also there.
Yes.
Let the youth protest the extent that let all our senators not use any security anymore.
Yeah.
It is not that you are doing look at the impact of the I don't know his credibility also, like maybe it's not 100%, but that guy came out, was able to work in the midst of his own people. You get what I'm saying? And talk to his people. During election, you guys can come and move around these people. Why is it that when you not get to power, you can no longer work? When you come to United States, when you go to UK, do you go there with army? Why can you walk around in UK, walk around in United States without convoy? I think one of the former governors, he was speaking. He's not a pastor. I think he's a pastor. He said that when he considered how much is going into the maintenance of cars and fueling the convoy alone, he looked at that this also can better the life of our people. Because that is convoy. What are the convoys there for? What are you intimidating those people that you are governing? You are not drawing signs. If you are a minister, if you are a senator, if there is traffic, wait in that traffic. That is why you will know that something needs to be done on that route. So all this rubbish must stop. They are the type of people, not that they get one piece, they now become one big boy. No, what is big boy there? Let the minimum wage be equal. Let there be equalization in Nigeria. Let there be equalization in Nigeria. Let us know how much you are earning per hour. And let it be equal. How is pensioner? People are dying. Our pensioners are dying. No, we are paying no money. And what is your sit down there at the Senate and you sleeping, and at the end of the month you collect 29 million. So that's another major problem.
Yeah.
The senators are a major problem. Because if they say they want to legislate, if they cannot lead by example, then what are we talking about?
Thank you very much, my brother, for coming on the show with me. I really appreciate you. And I believe next time you're still going to come back and update us so that we can actually, because one thing I've made up my mind about something I want to advise other people is that if you are talking about marriage on your platform, it's time to quit right now. Stop talking about marriage for now. If you're actually blogging people, you're a blogger, you're blogging people, let's stop blogging people for now. The only thing we're supposed to start doing right now is actually carry this news of End SARS now. And that's the campaign that every one of us must do on all social media by now. I mean, right this moment. Enough of posting nice pictures of yourselves. Enough of actually posting videos of parties and all kinds of stuff. No more partying. We're not going to dance again. No dancing, no nothing. Let us now start campaigning for this. Let's support those Nigerian youth. Because see, Mr. Adeyemo, I want to ask you this last question before I let you go. Where do you think all of this stuff is going to go? Where will it end?
Well, it depends on us. If we allow us to be bullied back in, I can tell you that people think that now that we are seeing blood, this one we are seeing is just a little. I tell you, sir, a lot of bloodshed has been going on for long. Most people that cannot feed their family, they are killing them gradually. A lot of people have died because of one thing or the other. It's the one that happens just last week that we want to be mentioning. No, that's not it. So now, if we go back in, that means it's like we are agreeing that even our children that is yet unborn to come and meet this. Graduates are on the street who have read but no job. It's not that there is no way job can, but those who are to fund, who are the channel money to where jobs, creation of jobs, sales to story. That means all of us, even the church we are talking about, the church leaders also must change their sermon.
Yes.
They must stop all this. You will become prosperous overnight. By the time you will wake up tomorrow morning, you become a billionaire.
Magic in church, yeah. It's games.
Stop those rubbish.
Yes.
There's a process. And even if the Bible says the judgment will start from the house of God. I think our so-called pastors are so much raised coward Christians, filling them with wrong meal. It is now high time we feed our people with the right meal. With the right people in every area. So don't let us say that we must not end this way. We should say we are going back maybe because of people are being killed.
Yeah.
It's just all of us want to be killed finally. It's better we rise up and face this thing once and for all. I don't think those in the diaspora, they are out, they are because they are in the diaspora, you can see.
Yes.
So we are feeling the pain. We want to come home. We want to come home.
We want to come home. We want to come home. We want to build businesses at home. We want to come there and live. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And coming.
To make
life better for our family.
Yes.
For our friends back at home.
Yes.
So something that we are not feeling it.
Yeah.
By the time you pay taxes here, you do all this here, it is not fantastic when you want to sleep, you are thinking about you know what trauma a lot of people went through since just last 3 days in our court. When most of us, all of us have parents at home, we have loved ones at home.
Yes.
Most people cannot sleep. Some women are crying. People in the diaspora are shedding tears. I was in the protest in Houston. Pastor Tola also was in several protests.
Yeah.
People are not, we are not, we don't have the fact that we're in diaspora. We don't have that of mind. Because our own people are back at home. Only a crazy person that will forget where he's coming from.
Yes.
So if you are not a citizen of America,
yes.
you know that your journey started from Nigeria. So please don't see it like we are the diaspora. We are with you. But please, all of us also want the betterment of that nation.
Thank you. Thank
America
you.
is good.
Yeah.
We have citizens of America working in Nigeria.
Yes.
So it is not a crime when people move and to go and work in another land. We have to educate ourselves. But we are standing behind it. This must not stop. It must be a fight to finish. And we'll take Nigeria back.
Thank you. Thank you very much for coming on the show, sir. I will definitely get in touch with you later. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. You're welcome.
Yeah. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, we're still on the show. One thing I want you guys to see quickly is that, you know, you will see senators and all of these governors and all kinds of stuff, by the time they steal money, instead of investing it in Nigeria as in like getting jobs for people, you know, starting big companies and all kinds of stuff to absorb people, they will go and set up beer parlors, hotels, beer parlors, hotels, beer parlors, hotel. You know what they're doing? They are trying to distract the people from seeing what they're doing so that people can just go and be fucking ashewo all around in the hotels, all around. They sleep in hotels, all the through. They spend all their money inside the hotel and then they drink beer. Olosho is being given opportunity to come around the hotel. The young boys that are working very hard, instead of asking questions, they go to hotel, they squander their money in hotels, and they go to drink beer. You will see the street of Lagos is full of beer parlors and hotels. The street of Ibadan full of beer parlors and hotels and all kinds of stuff like that. And the people they are hiring in hotels, they are only being paid 14,000 naira. 14,000 naira per month. All those young boys and girls that works in hotel, they are being paid 14,000 naira per month. So it's a distraction. It's just like in America, whereby they send all the black students that are brilliant, who are playing football. They give them scholarship to go to college and play football. So they go to play football. They end up in the entertainment business. They don't think about going into politics because they don't want black people in politics. They are trying to make sure black people don't come into politics. So they put their face into entertainment. They can make money entertaining and shaking their booty on top of the stage and being naked on top of the stage and making money right there. They will create a way to make the money for those guys, and then they will be the one to bring them down. And then they ruin them. Go and check history. They ruin a lot of black people in America when they bring them up to limelight, then they take it away from them by staging a kind of a scandal against them. Oh, he has slept with 7 people. He slept with 20 people when he was 15 years old. He slept with 25 people when he was 14. And then they bring all this stuff in, and then the next thing is they take you all the way down to 0. All right? So that's exactly the gimmick in Nigeria. They want people to be distracted. You go to hotels. All of these are our celebrities. Look at all our celebrities. All of them is all about hotels. Every one of them, the moment they have money, the next thing they want to build is hotel. It's hotel. What we need is much more than hotel. What we need is actually jobs, manufacturing companies that can manufacture pillows, manufacture mattresses, manufacture cars, manufacture all manners of things that is being used in Nigeria, so we don't have to import from anywhere. All we need is people that can go back to the farm, to go and farm and actually produce the food that the people will eat. Understand? These are people we are looking for. We are not looking for hotels and bar and beer parlors are all over the place. All over the place. And it's a distraction. And the beer parlor is where it's accommodating the touts and the thugs. The tout and the thugs, they sit there in the beer parlor to eat and stuff. The prostitute, they're still there. And then they plan who is going to be robbed and who is not going to be robbed. All right? Who's going to be robbed? We need to go and invest money into things that will make Nigeria great. Not things that will destroy Nigeria. And that is why Donald Trump said that we Nigerians just love entertainment. We love Igbadun. We like to Igbadun. That's all we need. That's all we know. We don't know nothing but Igbadun. All right? That's all we need. We know all of our celebrities, all of our musicians that are making wave and making money. It's time for you to invest in Nigeria. Bring manufacturing companies to Nigeria. Let them manufacture tires. Let them manufacture cars. Let them manufacture airplanes. Let them manufacture all things. If you cannot do those big things, can we manufacture toilet paper? Is it good for us to manufacture toilet paper? Can we manufacture rope? Can we manufacture cameras? Can we manufacture, great things in Nigeria so we can give these people a job, a constant job that will pay them well to take care of their family? Is that not what we're supposed to do? Are we not supposed to create a police academy that is well run, that will give a foundation to the police? Let the police first of all go to school. Let them be able to read and write. It's not about broken English. They don't understand nothing. Is a policeman, should a policeman be drunk during service? You are on duty and you are drunk. That kind of a policeman is supposed to be locked up in prison. Any police that is drinking on duty is supposed to be locked up. Because when you are under the influence of the alcohol, you can do anything. You are not allowed to carry a gun. There's supposed to be a task force that will see to that and let them be paid well. Let them go to the police academy where they will teach them to protect lives, not to destroy lives. When I saw the picture of the Nigerian Police Academy, I shook my head. What do you think they're going to learn from there? Nothing. They're never going to learn anything from there. They're just learning suffering. They're suffering in police academy. They don't have 3 square meals in a day. They just go to the street and pick people that are losers. You see, they pick losers on the street to come and become police. And those ones don't have anywhere to go anyway. They just need a little money and power. The moment you have the uniform and a gun, you can rob anybody. The police are the armed robbers robbing Nigeria. The police are the Boko Harams. The army, they are the Boko Harams. They are the ones robbing people. Because the moment that they pick them on the street, they are just thugs on the street. They come and become police. The Nigerian government is giving them the right to kill. They are above the law. They have the right to shoot their rifle. They have the right to molest people. They have the right to rob people. They can do anything because now they have the power. They are wearing the uniform of Nigeria, and Nigeria must respect them. And they are misusing their power and their authority. And nobody's checking them because they are making returns to their bosses at the office. They come to the street, they collect money. I remember in those days, they would tell us to go and drop it under the tree. You want to give police money, you go drop it under the tree. At that point in time, they even still have conscience. There was conscience in those days. All right? They have conscience in those days, but this time around, they don't have conscience again. In those days, they would say, go and throw it in the bush. We go throw the thing in the bush and we come back. Now they collect it koro. They collect it right now. If there's anybody wanting to call, you want to call in, the telephone number is on the screen right now. You're going to see the telephone number on the screen, +1 405 5505 135. That's the telephone number to make a phone call in if you want to call in. All right. So right now you have given the thugs. You have given the thug, baked people, educated illiterates. You've given them the opportunity now to carry power. They carry firearms. They carry the uniform on their body. We got to respect them. So they are on the street right now killing people just to collect money from them. It's time for us to do the thing right. We need to lay a good foundation. The very first thing I believe we should do is to first of all know how many people are in the country. How many citizens are we governing? It's not about BVN. BVN is not working because thousands and thousands and millions of people don't even have bank accounts. They don't even have bank accounts. So we need to find a way to be able to register all Nigerians. Like in America, we have social security numbers. The moment you commit a crime, your social security number will pop up and then they will get you anywhere you go. Because your social security number is connected to your location, it's connected to your car, it's connected to your cell phone, it's connected to your credit cards, it's connected to everything that you have. We can locate you anywhere. Thank God for Lagos. Now we have GPS working in Lagos. Right now, I was shocked when I went there. The last time I went there, I was able to use my GPS. So it's possible for us to track you on your phone and know where your location is if Nigeria can develop. And these are the questions that these young people are asking. They're not asking for too much because these young boys and girls, they travel the world. Go to Ghana, you see what Ghana is doing. Go to Ghana, you see what Ghana is doing. All right? Go to South Africa, you see the way they're developing their country. Malta, a small tiny country. Malta is actually the size of Lagos, even smaller than Lagos. Tiny little Malta. Go and check out what they're doing for their country. Go say it. They call us the giant of Africa, giant of nonsense, giant of 419s, giant of Yahoo. We are not giant of nothing. With all the money that the Yahoo boys and girls are getting, where are they putting it? Where are they putting it? Nowhere. Somebody just made a kind of a comment recently. He said we need education. Education is needed in Nigeria. The government's supposed to be able to make sure we have the necessary education. I'm not talking about education of arithmetic and math and biology and stuff. Education that will make you to be exposed to have a real life. Understand what life is all about. This is what the people are shouting for. This is what they're looking for. They're talking about it. We want it. We want a good life. The celebrities in America are coming to Nigeria. They're coming to Nigeria, but they see the way Nigeria looks like. All right? Instead of we having beer parlors and hotels all around the place, we're supposed to have factories, manufacturing companies that will build a kind of economy that will make Nigeria great. These are the things we need to go and look into. We're supposed to say no to any kind of organization or factory, or businesses that will bring Nigerians down or that will create distraction. That will create distraction in Nigeria. Pastors are supposed to preach good messages. Good messages. All of these is coming on you. All of this, and you're falling down. They've been falling down forever in Nigeria. Nothing has changed. I want you guys to see that. Is it not time for you guys to wake up? Can you just wake up? Can you just wake up? Is it time for you to wake up? I just want to say this. We have been falling. And Sherafu. You have been falling. Kilo change. Let's pick up this call. Kilo change. You have been falling. So fish you. Hello.
My name is Andrew. I'm calling from College Station in Texas. I want to contribute to the program.
Go ahead, sir.
What I want to mention is that if you look at the way Nigeria is structured, the governors go to Abuja to collect allocation every month, and so Abuja dictates for them what they have. Like what is happening right now, you have not had any governor of any state make a statement. They are waiting for the president to speak so that they can toast the line of his thinking to make their own speeches. A country cannot function that way.
Yeah.
If we have each state independent of the federation, just as we have here in the United States, and then they will become very competitive, like you're talking about industry. Each region, the western region, the eastern region, and the northern region, they have everything that God has blessed them with to compete with. And it is only when they are independent of themselves that this competition can begin. Right now, everybody is looking forward to Abuja. You don't want to say anything that will offend the people at Abuja so that they don't come after you. But if each state is independent of this kind of bondage, everybody will be prosperous in their own space. So what we need right now is for us to push for a total federal state of Nigeria. That's the foundation for the progress, and that's my contribution.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. You said you're calling from where?
I'm calling from College Station in Texas.
In Texas. God bless you. Thank you very much for contributing, sir.
You're welcome.
Goodbye. So these are the things I believe that we need to actually go look into. Nigeria, we need to give the right education to the citizens. We need to first of all know how many people are living in the country so we can make provision for them. America gave us stimulus checks. Everybody, including children. All right, children, they got $500. The adult, they got $1,200. You know, and they're about to give us another one right now. I don't know, maybe they have agreed to it, but they have given it to us one time. In Nigeria, they have not given them nothing because they don't even know how many people they're governing. Is it not going to be the right step for you to first of all know how many people are in your country, how many people in your state, how many people in your local government, so that when they give you allocation, you can actually know exactly how much you need for this, for that, for this, for that, for this, for that. You'll be able to know exactly what to do to be able to cater for the needs of the people that are in your local government or people that are inside of your country. And that's the way it is. Even in America, we have illegal people, people that are not legal. Let's pick this call. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you want to contribute on the show?
Yeah, I want to contribute. I have some people.
Go ahead.
Do we even really have a president in Nigeria? Because till now, I've not had any from the president of Nigeria. That's about that. And is it, I mean, if we have president, do we know what is going on in the country? Are we sure that we have president in Nigeria? Because something like this cannot be going on and the president will be quiet in all the day. That is something that is very, very important and I think people should look into. Where is the president? And there is this man that has been talking on social media for a long time that man is not the president. And now I have been beginning to think that maybe they have to restructure, they have to rearrange whatever they are doing to become somebody to come and speak on behalf of the president again. And that is going to take them some time because this is not something that was ever prepared for in their life. This is something that is very, very new that nobody ever planned for. So now they need to recruit somebody else that will speak like the president, that will put the mask on and speak like the president. Because we need to address this issue that is going on. So, and I believe that is what is giving them problem right now as we speak. Because if the president is just for real, he would have, what is he supposed to come to say, fellow Nigeria? This is a very important because I've been asking myself, this is what I think that is going on. They still have to look for somebody else that they will call in his voice like the president, and that person will now come and now say fellow Nigeria and now address the issue that is going on presently. This is something that calls them unaware. So they were not prepared for it. Now I think they are preparing themselves. So I want to say, do we really have presidents in Nigeria? That is my question. God bless you.
Thank you very much for calling. Well, he's asking maybe we still have Nigeria president in Nigeria. I believe we have not had president in Nigeria for how many years? I don't know how long we've had president in Nigeria. The president of Nigeria, the last one I believe was the president was probably, I'm not really sure. Maybe I should say Babangida at that point in time, even though he was corrupt too. I was actually corrupt too, but things were still better, during his own time and stuff like that. Abacha came into power and Abacha just ruined the whole stuff, and then eventually he died in Aso Rock. And ever since that time, people that have been coming in, they're just crazy people. I think it's time for Nigeria to be reformed. And like I said, for us to be able to know, these young ones are actually asking for us to start afresh. Every baby that have been born, they're born in the hospitals, must be documented. They must have a number starting from now. So that gradually, we'll be able to know how many people are coming into Nigeria daily, either through birth or through immigration. Foreigners should not be given the opportunity or easy opportunity to just get a Nigerian passport anyhow. I see a lot of Chinese people that are having Nigerian passports. How come a Chinese man is having a Nigerian passport? They pay the immigration just only 20,000 naira. They get a Nigerian passport because they will get the birth certificate and all kinds of stuff done in Ojuelegba or done in Oluwole or whatever. And they go there and then, and then they get their Nigerian passport. We need to first of all close up and then be able to maintain and manage Nigeria, setting a foundation, know how many people are in our country. And then after we have done that, we now start planning how to feed them. Feeding them, how to get them out of their homes every day to get a job, to make money. We need to do that. We need to put a check. People that will actually be placed in offices, in public offices, must be truthful people. And if they should report you of embezzlement, that should be the end of your term and kick them out of there. All right. We need to enforce all that. In America, they still steal money. They embezzle money in America, but you may not know because they actually use bulk of the money to cater for the needs of their people. All right. They cater for it. All right. Of the need of their people. So we cannot get that done unless these old politicians are gone. They must go. All right. And the stuff I believe needs to be done is all of these godfathers must die. They must die. They got to clean them up, clear them out, because see, they have been doing rituals upon rituals upon rituals, just to actually make Nigerians to be dummies. They've been killing people, kidnapping people to do rituals and all kinds of stuff. We need to locate those ritualists. We need to locate the babalawos that are doing all these things for them and take them out. And then we kill all these people. All of these stupid godfathers must die. All these godfathers, if we refuse to kill them, and you now bring any young man to be in position, they will be the one to frustrate that guy. The guy will not be able to walk. I believe Oshibajo got into power. Got into power without knowing what he's going for. He got there to realize later that you have to join Egbe Ogboni. As a pastor, you must join. He got there later down the road, he found out you have to attend all these all these spiritual ceremonies whereby you take oaths that you must not tell anybody. All of those things, they must have been part of it. Because you can't be in government and not have such a kind of a thing. So they have to be killed. All those people must die. And then we can start Nigeria from a new slate and start building it. Remember, good people in Nigeria, they die because the government will actually send people to go kill them. To go kill them. To go and kill them. So, this is the time. We must not allow this time to pass. This particular time must not pass. And that's why I'm calling all pastors. Please, it's time to support. This is not the time to actually say, let me go and sit on the back so that nothing will touch my name. Your name has been broken. Your name has been destroyed. They're talking about you guys before. It's time for every one of the pastors to come out. The people you are governing your church, they are the one paying tithe to you. The car you're driving, the jet you are flying in is being paid by those people. Those people are paying tithe in your church every week. All right? Why don't you want to fight for them? Why can't you fight for those ones? Let them know you are fighting for them. It's not about just talking about it on the altar. It's about telling your church members to come on the street. It's about you opening your church up. It's about you sending relief. It's about sending water, sending food to those people that are on the street. It's about you talking out, advising the government. A lot of you guys, you have so much power that you have access to the president, like on one single knock. On one single knock, they are going to open the door of Aso up to you. I think this is the time right now for all those big pastors to gather themselves together and drive all the way. Drive all the way, fly all the way. You have jets. All of you have jets. You have helicopters. Fly into Aso Rock, land your helicopter there. Let the press follow you inside. Hold a meeting with Buhari and whosoever it may be. Maybe it's the clone one or the real one. We don't know. Let him call all his people together. Let all the senators sit down. Tell them you are here to support the young people. Killing must not be done. And let them record it. Let the international community see it. Let the world see it. Let them see it. Don't just sit down and say we are doing fasting and prayer. All these topics you are bringing on social media and praying for Nigeria. Stop it. Stop praying for Nigeria. Act for Nigeria. Stop praying for Nigeria. You have been praying for Nigeria for the past 200 years. Stop praying praying for Nigeria. It's time right now. Some people are using their blood right this moment. Some young people are using their blood right now. Some parents are losing their children right this moment. It's time for you to come out of your buildings. Come out of that 50,000 seater. Come out of that 200,000 seater. Come out of that 150 seater, and let us fight together. Enough of praying for Nigeria. We have prayed for Nigeria for a long time. Is God a wicked God? You think God is a wicked God? God is not a wicked God. Let's pick up this call quickly. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, hello, madam.
They can't come out and say anything, because afterwards, these people actually go to their churches and they are the ones they kneel in front of and put their hands on them to bless them.
Yes.
Even when they know that people are being oppressed in the country,
yes.
The country, the world, everything is bad. So I don't see them coming out and actually facing them.
But we need to encourage them to come out. You know, they must have eaten with the politicians.
See what is going on in this. They have eyes and they can see what is going on in the country.
Yes.
They have grandchildren that are still going to grow up in the economy.
Yes.
Maybe it's somewhere in abroad, Canada, America.
Yes.
Knows. But they refuse to do anything.
Yes.
It's been a long time since the day that I've been born. They've been going for Nigeria.
Yes.
And yes, Nigeria is still the same. Nothing
yes.
has changed.
Nothing's going to change like this.
I can't imagine me having my kids now and the way I grew up in Nigeria, we still have it cover, we still have all the coins.
Yeah.
And imagine now we don't even have that. And I will wish for my kids to go back to Nigeria and to experience what I experienced, because it wasn't worse then as it is now. Even then it was maybe somehow. And I think the time that we could have fought for this was June 12th. That was actual time. We could have seized the opportunity.
Yes.
Well, it is now. Now we are fighting. So I don't see them coming out. The Adeboyes, the Oyedepo, all of them. I don't see them coming out because they are the ones that are still going to bless all these people.
Well, we're going to shout. We're still going to shout, my sister. We need to shout. We're going to shout, man. Thank you for calling on the show. God bless you.
Yes,
yeah.
You're welcome.
I want you guys to know one thing. When Nehemiah in the Bible, he made up his mind to reconstruct the walls of Jericho, of Jerusalem. The guy didn't just go there and be constructing. He did not go and be fasting and praying in corner. The guy went onto the wall and he collected donations from the people all around, the other countries around, and they gave it to him. And the guy came to his people, and the people were building the wall of Jerusalem with a sword in their hands and the bricklayer, equipment in the other hand. They had a sword. For you to build a nation, there must be a sword in your hand. Even Jesus said it. He said to the disciples, he said, if you have 2 garments, he said, go and sell one and buy a sword. If you have 2 garments, go and sell one and buy a sword. It is not going to be every time you fast and pray. There are certain times you must to take action. Action must come. It's not all the time. Nehemiah gave them sword. 1 javelin in their hand as they are constructing the walls of Jerusalem. As they were putting the blocks upon the blocks, they had their javelins and their sword in their hands. Because the enemy is all around. The enemy is all around about them that don't want them to succeed. So the church must stand up. And the church must stand up to the level whereby we need to say no to fakeness. All of this stupidity of getting visa inside of the shoe of a pastor must stop. All of this anointing water and you are pushing, being pushed down, falling down must stop. All these stupid revelations and visions that we give people must stop. The Nigerian young people are actually brilliant more than that. They're brilliant more than that. We need to stop all this nonsense. I'm going to continue to wear this black shirt. I will wear this black shirt. I will continue to wear it until the end of this. I want to continue to mourn the souls of those that have died, been killed. Not today, not yesterday, but been killed from the beginning of Nigeria itself. I want to continue to mourn them. Many people died. Ganifa Ayimi was killed. Ganifa Ayimi was killed because of this. Was killed because he stood by the truth. So many other people got killed. Many politicians that are good got killed. Many citizens of the country got killed because they spoke the truth. And right now, our children are now surrendering themselves to be killed right now for the better Nigeria that we are dreaming of. Pastors, please come out. Go and put your holy water somewhere. Go and put your anointing bottle somewhere. Go and put it somewhere right now. We have prayed enough. What God is expecting us to do, He said, faith without work is zero. Faith without work is zero. You have had faith. You have prayed unto Him. It's time to act on your faith. The time to act on your faith. He has given the opportunity now. The open door is there that God has created. It's time for you to walk. To work on your prayers. To work on your faith. You have acquired so much money. You have so much power, so much influence. It's time to come out. Gather the people. Gather the people. Let us go and build the walls of our Jerusalem. Let's go and build the walls of our Nigeria. Let's go there and send the thieves out. Let's go there and send the killers out. Let's go there and send hoodlums out of our country. Let's go there and start a new phase of Nigeria. I believe it's doable. I believe it's doable. If every one of us can stay focused from now, I don't think anybody should come on social media and be saying we're doing prayer meeting for Nigeria. No. Pray in your closet. That's what I did, and that's what I'm still doing. Pray inside of your closet. When you come on social media, you come and speak the language that we understand. Come, give energy to the young ones. Support this movement. Let us fight it now, because it's actually now or never. If we refuse to fight it right now, we're going to be the slave of these people forever. Our children will continue to be slaves. We're going to continue to beg for bread. We cannot beg. We have begged. We have been prostrating to people that we're not supposed to prostrate to. We have been saying yes sir to people that we're not supposed to say yes sir to. Enough of that. They are the ones fighting right now. All we need to do is just to support them. That's all we need. They're not asking you to come and fight for them if you can't. They're not asking you to come on the street if you cannot go on the street. What they're asking you right now is just to give them a support. Give them the support. Let's come out and talk about it. I want to hear the Association of Pastors now come and talk about these things. I want to see them go to Aso Rock. I want to see them call press meeting. I want to see them call press meeting in Abuja, press meeting in Lagos. I want to see them call press meeting all over and let them speak out against this bad government. And how can we move forward? That's all I want them to do. Our calling on the international community is to help us, wherever they may be, as if they are listening right now. In New York City, a rally, a demonstration was on yesterday, and they're planning another one for this weekend. In Houston, Texas, there was a rally on Monday, and they're planning another one for this weekend. I saw a little bit of Dallas also. We want to see Oklahoma. We want to see California. We want to see Connecticut. We want to see, Austin, Texas. We want to see it all over America. Let there be demonstration all over. Let the world generally, let them see it. Let people in England, let people in England, in Canada, let's catch this fever together. Let every one of us come out. Let's come out. Let's come out and fight side by side with these young people. And the Lord will help us in Jesus' name. Thank you very much, everybody. Please, I want to just quickly just give this note of warning. Please don't call me to ask me to come and join any kind of movement because they're going to pay money. No, please don't call me. If you call me, I'm going to expose you. I will say it on this. I will say it on this network. I'll say it here. Please don't call me. Don't call Pastor Shola to come and join a movement where they get paid. If you call me and say they are going to get paid with the blood of the people that are actually flowing in Lagos, I will expose you. And that will be it. God bless you. Have a beautiful day, everybody. God bless you. And I love you guys.